The South African Informal Traders Alliance and the Industrial Development Corporation have joined forces in a long-term project to help create jobs. The IDC's Build Back Better campaign is a grant funding initiative. It was implemented to assist informal traders who were most affected by last year's looting. Now, 180 traders have been given a second chance. Let's get more from the South African Informal Traders Alliance President, Rosheda Muller. Rosheda, good afternoon, and thank you very much for your time. We understand that you have entered into this operation with IDC under their Build Better campaign. Just talk to us about this joint operation.
Yes, good afternoon. I think Sahita has really, achieved another milestone in their history. And we realize that as the national movement, when the unrest and the looting, took place and their country was plunged into a dark place, many, and I think statistics at that time indicated up to 50,000 of the informal traders in KZN and in Gauteng were affected. SAITA could not sit back and see, how informal traders were affected. Many of them have lost everything. Some of their stocks were burnt out, especially in KZN. There was a lot of burning of storage areas. And when the looting took place, they had to run. They had to run for their lives. And in that manner, many of them lost their stocks and their infrastructure. So we engaged in a proposal with IDC, which we are proudly, saying today that it's been a success. It's a pilot one, but we are very happy that we've been, engaged at this level, because we need to prove to our government that, we can, with the necessary grants being made available to the informal economy workers, we could bring about change. We can change the lives of informal traders. And we are also, embarking on a major project of creating many jobs through this Build Back Better. Build Back Better project is about giving the informal trader a chance to restart his business or her business, in particular if she was affected or he was affected during the looting. Mm-hmm. So the project is not only about the funding, but it's much more. It's an holistic project that we are offering our members, mm-hmm. To build them up stronger. To now not go with 1,000 rand to buy stock, but to go with 10,000 rand. Build that stocks, create more profits. We're also not leaving them alone with regard to not assisting them with the management of their business. We have corporate partners such as ABSA that has come on board, who will assist them and who has opened business banking accounts for these 180 traders who were successful, were the most marginalized during the looting period. Mm-hmm.
I understand you're also helping them with technology insofar as some of them having received cashless payment devices. Are they now in use?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. We also have another corporate partner in the form of Vodacom who came on board with us because, we need to realize that it's going to be a cashless society very, very soon. And even on the streets, people want to swipe. And we just did not have that. But now, yes, with our collaboration with not only government, but now also with the private sector, we have Vodacom on board who has supplied us with these speed point devices and are not only just supplying it, but also giving the necessary training so that our informal traders are able to use that speed point as a point of
sale. Most certainly very impressive. But then talk to us about the other sectors in the informal economy that need your assistance.
The informal economy is very broad, and we are actually focusing on different sectors of the economy. If you look at how many of the informal traders are manufacturers, but because of the lack of funding and not being able to access the necessary, the fabrics, the materials, and the marketplace. SITE is also looking at, how we can do online shops, how we can use our products manufactured by our informal traders and putting it on an online platform. We were just earlier today discussing about the, once a month fashion show that we want to host to give exposure to the local community's products. And within those products, I am certain we are going to find products that is worth going into the export market. So SITE is looking at developing different sectors within the informal economy. It is so broad. We have, for example, also fruit and veg. Fruit and veg is one of the biggest parts, or the membership of the informal sector, the biggest part of it is in fruit and veg. So we need to look at how we can better supply them. We need to look at how we can engage the farmers to supply directly to our members so that they can have, lesser overheads and that.
Yes.
The go-go out there, they go with a taxi, they go pick up a bag of potatoes and onions, etc. We need to look at how we could simplify and improve our systems in the informal sector.
No, that will be very important so that they can even offer those lower prices as some of those retail markets that do that, in fact. But thank you very much for that. That was South African Informal Traders Alliance President Rosheda Muller.